try to learn about ARR Stack and media servers. This is a very interesting topic, and we can actually create our own Netflix on our home with these two things. So, what are these things, and why do we even need them? So, in a traditionally, when we get media from ethical sources, what we do is we find the media somewhere in the internet. Imagine this is the internet. We found this media inside internet. We downloaded it in using some client. Maybe we can call it qubit torrent. We downloaded this using this, and we saved this in our PC. Then we watch it using a media player, PLC, or anything that is in our PC. But this is a manual process that we have to do again and again and again to watch this, watch a certain thing that we need to watch. But there is a better way to do it. What we can do is we can have a jellyfin server. What jellyfin is media. Jellyfin is a media server. You can start it using Docker or anything or inside a Linux machine. It will open a port in that machine, and you can access this inside your network completely for free, and it is completely open source. You can add media and directories to it, and after some time it will fetch about the data of it in various movie databases that it has already configured. So we can watch our movies and series inside this. So watching is solved. Now what we need is we need some way to first get this from the internet, get your movie from the internet, then convert this movie or move this movie to the folder that Jellyfin is storing movies to, and search those movies from the internet and get it to download it using qubit torrent. And this is what ARR Stack is made for. What ARR Stack does is this is where it comes. We have some services or some projects in ARR Stack known as we have three main things. First is sonar, second is radar. This is two main things of the ARR stack that we use, and it will be helpful in our stack, and it is the part of our stack. So this now what we have to do is we will have a jelly seer server. We have to interact with this and this mostly. This is the part where we automate things. Jelly seer server will show you movies and series and everything, and you can request it. And when you request it, if it is a movie, it will go to radar. If it is a series, it will go to sonar, maybe, and and this is where the last piece of our stack comes in. This is called prowler. Prowler is the most important piece in our stack. What it is a indexer. It is a very, you can think of it like Google. What Google does is it indexes a lot of content from the internet and saves it in our main search engine that we can query and get data. Now it is a search engine for radar and sonar for our media torrents that we can find and download using Qubit torrent. So what will the flow will work like? When you request a movie or series in Jellyseer, it will go to radar. Radar will query radar or sonar will query this thing prowler. Oh, fucked up the arrows. It will query prowler indexer and it will retrieve some results using this. When we will get those results, we will process it and and both of them, if they are if we can configure it to download some various type of results. We can configure everything, number of seeders, peers, and everything. And when Prolar, when radar or sonar are satisfied that this is the configuration we want from the torrent to download, we can directly send it to radar or sonar both. We'll send it to our download client. It will be qubit torrent in most cases. You can use many other that are available, but I will suggest qubit torrent. It is open source and it is the most used thing in this stack. So there is no brainer to use this only. When it will be downloaded, the qubit torrent will the radar and sonar always ping the qubit torrent that what is the status of the file, and it will um, update it every 2-3 minutes or whatever is set it to check the status of the files, and it will update it in the dashboard of radar and sonar. When they are downloaded, it will move that file to the directory that Jellyfin is configured. If it is configured, if there is a show, it will move it to the show directory. If it is a movie, it will move it to the movie directory, and then Jellyfin will scan the directory whenever you open it or whenever you trigger the scan. When the scan happen, the Jellyfin, those movies will be available in your Jellyfin server, and you can directly watch it, and you can make an auto configuration here too. So all you have to do is you just have to request a movie from Jellyseer, and this is the automation that will happen, and you don't have to touch anything after configuration. And after that, you just will have your movie series or anything legally downloaded to your Jellyfin server. So this is the ARR stack. I hope you like it. I have a ARR stack already set up in my PC. I can show you the Docker compose file for it. see. So we have, this is Jellyfin. We bind it to 8096 port. We have I have a lot of configuration. I have NVIDIA CPU, so I have added this configuration for transporting. This is sonar, radar, prowler, qubit torrent, jellyseer, flare solver. This is this sometimes we need this to run in our server, because sometimes our ISP blocks this indexer request to go outside of this our Docker network. So we can get over that by using Jellyc Flare Solver. It will solve the mm, Cloudflare challenges that come in while when we try to go to their website. This is some experiment that I was doing, and this is just one click setup, and you can just Docker compose dash t, and all the containers will be started, and you can just go to your browser and just open localhost. It's a nice and step Jellyfin. It will open. You can see all the movies like this. I have configured a nice UI for this too. And you can play anything, do whatever you want. Here you can see it is a very nice player, and you can use it over all your network very easily. This is all about ARR Stack. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it.